Yeah, I like it, yeah. Conversation and simple flipping. That's the movement. Hit the like, subscribe, check it. Yeah, for the next minutes of live TV, you stop with me. Got no limits, I'm that vivid, I just kill it. I take records, cut them and make Mona Lisas. Art pieces, I'm that fish, I'm that secret. Conversation and simple flipping, I'm live with it. A real magician talking issue, painting live pictures. Stop tripping and start clicking the like button. I take news, analyzing, expose crime patterns. To share remix, comment, you gotta subscribe. Have my numbers through the roof, yeah, it's back wild. Thank you for your PayPals and your super chat. Hit the bell, notify when we drop next. Conversation and simple flipping, live with it. Art pieces of that silks, I'm that fish. Conversation and simple flipping, I'm live with it. Conversation, because I'm that vicious. Conversation and simple flipping, that fish. I'm that conversation and simple flipping, we're live with it. Conversation and simple flipping, I'm live with it. Art pieces of that sick with them that vicious. Conversation and simple flipping, we're live with it. I'm kinda different, yeah. We're live with it. Flip that, we're live with it. I'm kinda different, yeah. We're live with it.
Yeah, what's up, kings and queens? We're back with another one. We will analyze the daily proceedings in the Meyiwa case. Right. Today, continue where Advocate Mgomezulu was cross-examining Mr. Gininda, Bongani Gininda, right? And there was a bombshell. According to the reports, the news reports, there was a bombshell. Kelly Kumalo revealed to be in the mastermind. According to me, there's no smoke. There's no smoke because all that was based on flimsy evidence. Forced confessions and the evidence of the cell phone expert. Cell phone expert is the one who tried to connect it. But you guess what? Doesn't hold water. Right. Before we get into the series, please like and subscribe, comment, share this video. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that when we drop more content like this, you'll be the first to know. Today, the proceedings started with Mr. Baloi trying to convince Advocate Mgomezulu about the objection that he raised yesterday, which was Mr. Mokhane. Sergeant Mokhane agreed or did not agree, which he did not agree because yesterday I included a clip of that cross-examination where Mr. Mokhane was not agreeing, in fact, where Mr. Mokhane was not agreeing that he was at Alberton area, Alberton, around that area, where they made a stop and Ntanzi was claimed to be assaulted there. Right. In that cross-examination, he did not agree. So I don't know why Advocate Baloi was raising that today, because still after, when he himself read the record, he could understand that this is what the record is saying. It speaks for itself. If you want to see about that record, just check our video of yesterday and you'll see what we're talking about. Right. Now, Rata doesn't seem that he's so well versed with these court proceedings, because he had to make a note in order to go and check another thing that he was not so familiar with. Okay, you'll forgive me that for that. There were so many things that happened in this case today that Advocate Thobane yesterday mentioned that this character evidence, this leading of evidence of cases that are not involved with this case will end up just jeopardizing the chances of these accused persons. But now I can see what he was talking about, because the judge has heard so much about the accused. It might be false, it might just be hearsay evidence, but he has heard it. So it might form a certain picture in his head. That's what makes me worry. Besides that, these statements that are being read, he chowed a lot of time where he could have, Advocate Mgomezulu could have maybe dug out something from Brigadier Gininda. But a chunk of the time yesterday and today was eaten by him reading the statement into record. When we move forward in the case, I remember when Brigadier Gininda placed himself in a corner when he said that he claims that the case was not enrolled. He was asked that after the case was not enrolled, what did you do? Did you release the guy so that he can, because now he's free, because his case was not enrolled? He said no, it was not enrolled. So we decided he's free from this case now. Automatically now other cases, other investigation for other cases jump in. We automatically commence with them. So it means with these guys, according to what he's saying, even if you get acquitted or you get a chance for freedom in another case because it's not enrolled, as long as they have investigations pending on other cases that they connect you with, they will never release. They will never release you because their aim is to hold you illegally until they complete their investigations. My thought was, police investigate. When they got everything against you, then they come through and show you, gone, you're gone. Like you got no chance. Everything has been put down until. But no, not these guys. What these guys do, they investigate with you in custody. That's what they do. To make it worse, he sees this as not bending any procedures. He sees this as him being courteous with his work, him being excellent with his job. There's no problem, according to him. You can just violate your rights to freedom just like that, and he doesn't see any problem with that. Now my wonder is, why is he studying law? Who is he going to represent if he feels like people can have their rights violated just for the benefit of investigators to finish their investigation with me in custody? How would you feel? I don't know. I don't think there's anybody who could represent with that kind of mentality, because already you feel like people can have their rights violated. Don't forget that like Mohane and Mabene, when they went to Rustenburg to go and search for the hoodie as they claim, remember, they said that they went with the police from Phuket police station. Right now, what's surprising is when they enter his place, they don't allow the Phuket police to search because they came with them. That's their jurisdiction. What they do is they go along, they go over and search themselves. Now, why, in the interest of transparency, why didn't they allow the cops from Phuket to be the first one to search and find those rifle bullets and whatever they found that day? Because they knew if it was those guys who searched, nothing was going to be found. They already knew what they were going to find there. They already knew what they were searching for. They already knew, they already had them things in their possession. So they just came with them things, pretended as if they're searching, and then voila, we got you, Baba. More charges. That means you have to confess. Yeah, I see where this is going. Now let's look at these confessions that he's repeated to have taken, right? He said he has taken a bunch of confessions, right? Now, if he took a bunch of confessions, let's say he's such a fair guy, right? He's such a fair guy. When he's faced with a confession from a suspect, what is the first thing that he do? Let's look at what a normal policeman might do when he's got no other motivations but just to do his job. What he might do is, he might suggest that your lawyer be present when you do all those things, confessing, he might come with video recorders and stuff, and he tells you that these proceedings are about to be recorded on video and in audio. That's being fed to you. He might even warn you, read you some rights and whatever, warn you that this might be used against you in a court of law. That's a fair policeman might do, right? But now, what does Brigadier Gininda do? Rushes to call another policeman to come and take the confession. No lawyer involved. And then immediately after confession, he gets another confession from the same guy. Still no lawyer. Then why would these actions, he doesn't even record these things on video or tape to prove that everything was going well according to our agreement between me and the suspect. No, it just happens spontaneously. Get the guy, sign, confess, sign. Okay. Now, somebody who's doing these things, it might be somebody who is probably looking for, what can I say, promotion, whatever, financial motivations, whatever. Right. Another interesting fact that came out today is when Jaja was dissing Advocate Mugamezulu. He was dissing Advocate Mugamezulu based on, I don't know, is it education background or the kind of university you attended? When he said maybe it depends on the type of university that you come from. What was that all about? Whoa, Judge, hold yourself, calm down, hold your horses, talk to yourself. That's all I can say. You are the leader here. Now further, one interesting thing that I noticed was when they were arguing about the statements and stuff, it was argued that the statement, it was put by Advocate Mugomezulu that does Gininda know that a statement that is made by another, in fact, a confession that is made by another suspect, implicating other suspect, can only be used against that suspect who is making that confession. And then the judge corrected, saying, no, actually it's the statement. Then Mugomezulu added some more on top of that, so I don't know, ended up the judge laughing. Means he was not taking what Mugomezulu was saying. He was sticking with what he was saying. He's sticking with the statement. Right. Now, based on that, like when we look at that, we can just ask ourselves these questions. If Gininda, who considered that, he also knows that the statement cannot be used against another suspect. Now, why is he dropping so many statements from informers, from people who are implicating other suspects? Let's look at the suspects who are just in this trial. He has a statement of indulging implicating other suspect. He has a statement of the other suspect implicating the others. So how does he think he's gonna win that case if there's that rule that once you make a statement implicating yourself, you can implicate others? How does he get around that? Don't know. Maybe we'll see. Drop your comments. Let's hear what you think about that. We come to the last part, the jackpot, the part that even the news was raving about. That today it has been revealed in court that Cherry Kumalo was the mastermind. This statement, before it was read, there was an argument about it, whether it should be read or not. Then eventually, in fact, Balwe wanted parts of the statement not to be read into record. And then the judge also was just warning that if these parts are read into, it means issues from the main trial could seep into the trial within trial. Now, eventually, after all the squabbles and arguing back and forth, it was agreed that this statement should be read into record. That's the statement that is now making news that Kelly Kumalu is the mastermind. According to me, I don't buy it, because the basis for them saying that Kelly Kumalu is the mastermind is still the evidence of the cell phone expert, the so-called cell phone expert, who was claiming that the messages between Kelly and her younger sister, where it is being detailed that there's some kind of anger towards Senzo, right? Now, if it's like that, if that's the information you are relying on, just show us an SMS with the transaction for money, or an SMS requesting money, or an SMS detailing, yes, please go and do the deed. There's nothing like that. Other than that, what implicates these people is further is a statement from alleged suspect number one. Alleged statement. It's an alleged statement because that guy is fighting that statement right now to say that it was coerced. So how do you get around all these things, bruh? I don't get it. Let's look at this aspect, how they were mentioned in Brigadier Gininda's statement. Let's see how they were mentioned, how they were connected. Actually, the first suspect was connected via an informer. You know that guy, Zungu. But look at how Brigadier Gininda phrases that meeting as. He phrases that meeting in the official document as a family gathering. Now, a group of Nkabis drinking beers, taking photos, whatever, going around, exchanging guns. Another one is a police officer there, is also in the mix, exchanging guns, doing whatever, like whatever they're doing, he's doing. That meeting, what could that meeting be classified as? Could it be classified as a family gathering? Now, this is just one of the things that show dishonesty on the part of the brigadier, right? In Gabi's meeting, family gathering, on his statement. Now, there's a new name that was mentioned there. This new name was alleged that this person was the shooter. Now, Marco Buthelezi, who is that? We just have to find out who is Marco Buthelezi, and then to find out why now is there another shooter, Marco Buthelezi, mysteriously. Carlos Mamman, the Mr. Threat guy. How is that happening? Because in the statement as we go along, number 3 is also being mentioned as the shooter. So how do you match these two?
It is very clear from what was presented by Gininda before court from his affidavit that Ms. KK is somehow implicated in this matter, and there was no way Gininda was going to escape this one. Therefore, it points to the direction that Ms. KK must be arraigned to this trial before the court. If by end of this week she is not arraigned, then it will mean that there is manga business on this case on the state side. I thank you. It is very important for the public to note that it is the state that must prove its case beyond reasonable doubt, and it is the defense duty to create a slight doubt. The defense can still deny the affidavits by Gininda with regard to accused 1 to 2. But the mere fact that that affidavit comes from Gininda, then he must bring Ms. KK before the court. The defense contention is that confessions were taken under duress. Let's say, for example, if you think that you have your tight case, you have a confession, why you must go and take more than one confession with regard to the same accused? Thank you.